Welcome everyone. Hi Bella. Just turn the sound off, he says. Okay, that's better, now I can hear. Right. So welcome to the 100th live stream. There will be fun and games later. But for now we're just gonna go into the Q&A like we usually do. I've got to update this so bad. So the little guy that's dancing in the corner will become this guy that's on the stand. I just haven't done it yet. And also the ones that pop up for like advertising purposes, they will be going to this guy. So let's get started on the questions first of all. So as usual, our first question, Vela. I'm sorry, my voice is so bad. I need a lesson on ChatGPT on making pictures instead of just giving me a prompt. Okay. When I copy the prompt, I don't get an image generated. Okay, let's go into ChatGPT. So this is a brand new account because mine's got tons of stuff on it. But the first thing that you got checked is what version you're on. So you can just literally type, what version are you? Are you? If I can type. So it should say we're on the latest version of ChatGPT. So 3.5 is what we were on, and 4.0 brought the images and things. So that might be one of the reasons. The other reason is it won't work if you're just a guest. So like you've got to be logged in. So you see the little name down on the corner? That's just saying we're logged in. And then you just literally just ask, say, I'm trying to think what to put. Can you draw a cute dog? Somewhat really simple. See what happens. So it says create an image, wait a few seconds, it'll then come up with the dog. Hopefully. There we go. So there's the cute dog. Golden Retriever puppy. It even notices that it's a Golden Retriever. And you can do it in various styles. So if you want it more cartoony, you just ask for it cartoony. If you want it kawaii or chibi, anything, just ask. Now, there is something that's really cool on ChatGPT. Oh, actually, I was meant to show you some first. I'm just going to go back to Affinity. So, when you were saying about ChatGPT, what is GPT? Anyone like to guess what the answer GPT stands for? I'll just wait for the chat to catch up. If not, I got the answer anyway. Again, just waiting for chat. I think I'll show you the answer. It should be just inside this one. And there we go. So it means generative pre-trained transformer, which I wouldn't have got, but like looking it up. And it's like, what does GPT stand for? but basically is a type of AI that interacts with you like a human. So that is, like Chat GPT, a lot of the bots that you see online. But something like Midjourney won't do it. It just gives you the image. Like with Chat GPT, especially now, you could chat to it very normally. And even if you went back on, it would still remember. Which I'll try and demo in this one. But anyway, I wanted to show you. So this is the free version, obviously. So it might cut out on us, like with image generation, but we'll have a go. But there is a really cool thing. So this is Chat GPT, and there's many other GPTs that we can use that use Chat GPT, but they have predefined things. Like I'll show you. So you go to Explore, and there's tons of ones. Go careful here because some of them are paid, some of them aren't. But there's like some really cool ones. So I'll do that. I'll search this again. You can see I've already been on it. So I'll just put coloring, and it'll come up with that. It's called Hero. Book. We want specifically, the one that says Hero. And the reason being it's free. It's by ChatGPT itself. So that's why. But what this is already set up. So if I ask for that same dog, I'll show you now. A cute dog. You don't even have to put draw or anything. It knows. So it's gonna put it on a white background. It's gonna have the thick black lines. It's gonna basically make it into a colour book without us doing anything at all. So we just literally put a cute dog, press enter, it'll generate the image. Remember, it's already keeping all those things, so there we go. It's got a white background, it's got the thick black lines, and here we go. You've reached your creation limit. I knew it happened sooner or later. I'm just glad it didn't happen before this one. But yeah, how cool is that? Like, I didn't have to do anything. I just asked it for a dog. It made it into its own colouring page. And there's various different ones that you can do. If you want to save that one, you can just hold it down and save it to photos. If you wanted to start a new ChatGPT, you can just, if I can get out of it, you can just go back to ChatGPT. If you wanted to start a new cartoon or colouring book, you can start here. But if you wanted to go back to that dog, that same dog, you could click on here and it will actually go back to the dog because it remembers. And you can do various things. Like you could say, this dog is Maya. Remember that. And next time, you wouldn't have to ask for a cute dog. You can just say, do Maya, and it will just it'll remember. Very cool like that. But yeah, there's like I say, there's various ones, but you do have to watch out because some of them are paid. But let me just show you. I know. Let's get one that does SEO blogging, for example. This one up here is probably paid there. We'll try it. Yeah, so this one here writes blogs, I think, for your website. Yeah, it looks like it does, and it's not paid. So what SEO does, it drags up your results on Google, so it'll put you near the top, and it'll write it perfectly SEO'd, if you like, which used to cost thousands for someone to do. It'll do this in seconds, but you could literally put anything there. So I want a blog of the best AIs to use in 2025. Yeah. Now it'll, because it's the latest ChatGPT, it'll actually go to the web and find this information out, because the ChatGPT itself is only up to June 2024, but because we put 2025, it would automatically take that information straight from the web. Now, not 100% sort of trustworthy, because it is AI, you'd have to sort of read through it, etc. But even is like guessing that there's going to be a ChatGPT 5 this year, and it'll go through all these Midjourney, the next version of Midjourney, something called Synthesizer AI. I've never heard of it. Claude, that's a really good one. Runway, I think I've heard of that. But yeah, it just comes up and it writes this whole thing, and you can just paste that straight into your website and make money off it, just like that. So that's really cool. And like I say, there's other, once you look at one and ask something, it'll always come up here, so you could always go back to it. Like if I wanted to go back to a dog, etc. But when you've looked for a GPT, that will also come up on this list when you refresh it, so you can just go straight in and ask it something else if you need to. But there's various GPTs about, like there's that logo creator right there. I don't want to click some of these because they are paid. Hot mods, that's quite a good one. That's by ChatGPT again. And you put your image in. I haven't got anything to show you, but say you had a guy with a sword, and then you put it in hot mods, upload the image, and say I want that sword flaming, a flaming sword there, and it would hot mod that image. It would do exactly the same image, but with a flaming sword instead. Very cool. Like I said, it does all sorts. There's even ones, I don't know, if you wanted to do programming, it would like tell you how to do it or do it for you. Any like law stuff, like fitness coaching, all sorts. And just have a look down. You could let it build a website for you and just copy and paste it into a website. Very cool stuff. And video AI, but at the moment, we can't use it because we're not on the paid one. But there's something called Sora, and that will actually, I don't know, make a video for you. So if you wanted a girl walking down the street, it would do it. But you are limited to how long that footage will be. Just like writing the blog, it'll only do so many words. You are like limited with ChatGPT, especially on the free version. But yeah, there we go. Like, do a PDF or all sorts. Travel blogs and anything. It can make quite a bit of money from ChatGPT. I still want to get into it. So hopefully that answered your question. And let's move on to the next question. So, this is from Bella again. You're having issues lining up the quilting blocks. They need to be exact. You've sent me a file. Well, I've downloaded that file and uploaded it to Affinity, this one here, so we can have a look. I take it you want this particular square here lined up. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. So the lines are like different sides. It's basically just a tad off, like as you can see there. The best way to go about doing this, you probably not done it on a grid. So make the shapes first of all on a grid. But if I show you what I mean, we put the grid on. Can you see it's not quite centered on the grid? So that would be one of the first things I do. So I'll just let it there. So yeah, and we get it dead centered on the grid. Then I'd go into each layer. You got layers. Just leave them all off and select it. There's quite a few. So each one is separate as well. Looks like it. And then these ones are all separate again. Just open them all. And there we go. Right. Now we'll go through and select them all. That one, that one, these, these. Still going. There's quite a few. So all your individual shapes are probably off by like a mil. And that is probably why. But if we go into the nodes of each shape now, yeah, you'll see that the nodes didn't quite line up. And that is why, another reason. So if we make all the nodes into the middle, like this. Now you'll see those particular ones make sense now. Like they're all slightly off. Just want it more in the middle. If I can zoom in more so I can get it directly in the middle. And I bet they're all off slightly. Look at that. Just tiny little mil. So this is the one that's in the center. And you just have to go around each one. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, that one worked. Go to these ones. So the middle would actually be just there. And then make these all line up. This would have been very easy to set up the shapes first and then they'd all snap together, so you won't have to do this bit. Just trying to get these directly in the center. Yeah, so the snapping itself has two options, which I'll show you now. Snapping, where is it? It's not here, is it? Grid settings, where's snapping? Oh, it's in the next one. Snapping options. You'll see the list and it says snap to grid, and then it will say snap to geometry, and it's off on mine. But if you've got both those on, which I'm assuming you have, what it'll be trying to do is snap to the grid and to the geometry. So you do a hell's job doing this. That's why I always do to the grid, because then you know that you're spot on. Oh, that didn't work. Get back. You see that one? It is still off a little bit. So I have to zoom in closer to get it to exact, even closer, even closer. There we go. Now it's like, but yeah, everything's just off slightly, and that'll be because the shape would have snapped to the grid, and then when you're putting the shapes together, it snapped to the geometry, and it would be a right mess. So for this one, we could do this. Just take them up, put it all together like this. And there's one there. And just line these all up. I'll do this in my own time. But hopefully you'll see sort of how to do it, etc. So don't worry that you can see probably the big squares of the grid. There will be tons of little squares in between that will match up with wherever those shapes are. And then the other thing, which would be handy for you, so 10" by 10". When you start the document, when you go to a new document, you can actually change the units to inches and have it literally 10" by 10". Just like it is. Anything, it won't really matter for this, but usually when printed, anything over 300 is cool. It'll keep everything right. And you could go to add and enter a name for this preset. So you could have this as, I forgot what they were. What were these things? I forgot what you called it. The things that you were making. Quilts, that's the one. We'll call this quilts. And okay. Now, every time that you go, I will just leave that one there. But every time you go to a new one, new document, you can actually just pick quilts and everything will be set up exact. So once the grid is on, like it is here, and you do those shapes directly to the grid, you'll be able to tell exactly what size they are, which I'm assuming will come in really handy, especially for things like that. So hopefully that answers that one. Let's get back into this. That is the end of the questions. So on to our fun bit. And just make sure. Which one do we want to do? Let's do this one first. So we have a bunch of characters, 1 to 4, and then we have a bunch of hats, A to D, and we need to know which character goes to which hat. You've probably done this before. So start with the purple dragon. Which hat is the purple dragon's? Hopefully you can see that here. Let me change the colour slightly, make it a bit easier. There we go. Now we can really see the lines. So I'll just wait for chat to catch up for 2 seconds. So we're looking for which hat is number ones. Just put the letter D. Okay. And number two's hat. Just waiting for chat to catch up as well. So yeah, number two, which hat? A, B, C. C, okay. So the red panda number three, A or B? That's all that's left. B. And number four, the fox, it'll be A. So let's see if you're correct. I'll just put the answers on for this one. Just here. So we got the dragon is D, so that one was right. Number two, the monkey goes to C. Yeah, that's correct. Number three goes to A. I don't know if that was right. I don't think it was, which makes number four B. I'll put these in the forum so we can have a go separately, and also you'll be able to download these things at the end of the lesson as a whole document, so you could make up your own games, etc. Oh, you turn them around. Yeah, so A and B was like A was number three and B was number four. Cool. So on to our next game, which is gonna be a little maze to get the treasure, and you just need to pick which entrance would be the best entrance to get to the treasure. A, B, C, or D. I'll just let you try and work that out. It's really cool. I've got the screen on my big TV so I can see what we're looking at. And I can see how out of sync the chat is. That's crazy. I think I'll do that more often because that is, yeah, very good. Also, I can see chat much better on the TV. Trying to change the lines. Yeah, for the last one. C. Okay. Let's go through our answers. Wherever the answer is. This one. So, as you can see, yes, it was C. So, A, you come in here and you go down, and there's no entrance either way. Same goes for B. Go into that same bit. C goes all the way to the treasure, even though it's a bit of a roundabout way to go. And D comes in here, goes down, and then gets stopped on this bit. The third circle in. So yeah, C, congratulations. That was correct. So let's go on to our next game. Like I say, all these will be available to download afterwards, so that you can change them into for everyone. Do them again. So this is a word search. I've put on the first one for you. Say elephant. And oh, hi Renee. Yeah. So we'll go for the second word. I'm not sure how you would point me in the direction. But we'll have a go. Just getting the tool ready to do this one. I think it's red. I see. Hurts. Just call them out and where they are, if possible, like bottom ray or top ray or whatever it is. And I'll try and work out where they are from there. Yeah, this is a nice little template for you to do your own ones as such. Crocodile, where to? If you see crocodile, tell me where and I'll fill it in. Lower line. Oh yeah, just there. Oh, not that one. I don't want to touch on. I want to draw this one. And I don't want that fill. I wanted that red. And I wanted to be like 5 so we can see it. I'll just slip that on. It's about crocodile. You see any others? Bottom line, I should have said. No problem. I got there. We got there in the end. So, when you find the next word, I'll fill in the next one. Put it back on our tool. So we get ready for it. But yeah, the idea really of this is so that you got all these games as a template. Zebra top ray. Cool. Let's fill that one in. And lion starting at the elephant. And lion. Oh, the A. I see what you mean. So yeah, just like that. To the right. Yeah, this is cool. This is working well. Better than I hoped. Because I was thinking, how would we sort of know where to put them? But yeah, as I was saying, it's like a template so that you can make more if you like. And you could ask ChatGPT, just like I said, for the background. So I just chose African plains or whatever it was. And then we got it did the list of animals as well. So all I did was fill in the grid. Hippo on the right. Oh yeah, I see him. Just here. Hippo. Never mind, it was hard to explain. I got there, sorry. I always like these things. They're very cool. Jackal second. Oh, and yeah, I see. So Jackal just there. Are we doing the entire puzzle? Hopefully, yes. All 10. I guess I should be crossing off the ones that we've got as well. So elephant, jackal, don't want that. This one, jackal, hippo, crocodile, and lion. Keeps on to grab the ones that we've already done. Oh, see what I mean? Still does. I'll have to make that one shorter. There we go. Lion, oh, zebra, didn't we? Zebra. There. So we got tiger, starting from the T of elephant. Oh yeah, this there. Tiger, just here. So giraffe, eagle, and bush pig. Giraffe, right, ninth line down. Oh yeah, I see. This one. Tigers. Does it say that? Oh yeah, it does. That's eagle. I had no idea. It's very hard to set up one of these grids without spelling something accidentally that you don't want on stream or something. So if you do see anything, tell me. And we had draft, didn't we? So let's scroll on. So eagle and bush pig. Like I said, I've got it on the screen in front of me, and it's like sort of updating afterwards. It's so weird. So bush pig next to giraffe, just here, and eagle. Oh, from the first E of elephant. So I'm just gonna have to do that and then move it. It's on the angle. Just like that. And I think that is all of them in there. So we got eagle, we got bush pig. Yeah, I think that was all of them. Just tidy up this one. If I can get a hold of this one. No. Yeah, that's very cool. So let's just check our answer, see if we're right. Just here. Yeah, that's where they all were. Very cool. Hey, that didn't take too long. I should have done more. Yeah, that's all we got for the fun. So back to Q&As. Just trying to close the. So yeah, we're back. Was it dear? I still see hurt, which is Dutch for dear. Right. I see now. Congrats on 100. Thank you very much. That's 100 live streams. There's plenty of videos as well. Like over 100 of these, I think. But yeah, just pure live streams. That is quite an achievement. So thank you very much. But yeah, if there's anything. What's that say, Reddit? Geek Teek to the Centennial. I like the new cartoon guy. Yeah, I gotta swap him over for everything else. But I like the style of that new guy. It's very much like Diego. As you can see, Diego's on the cap up here. It's very much that style. So is there any Q&As or am I calling it a day? He didn't see. He is quite small. It's like this little microphone is a cavity, and behind it you've got my little DJI mic that I'm wearing right now. So many little details. The QR codes will go straight to our Discord if anyone wants to join, etc. Where's the snapping? So if you go into snapping options, there's the second one down, snap to grid. But if you got one or the other on, say snap to layered geometry, you either want that one on and the grid off, or how I have it, which is the grid on and the shape off, because it'll confuse. Have you been able to use your Stream Deck? No, it's so gutting. So I haven't got enough ports on the laptop I'm using, so I can't use it. It's terrible. I would love to use it. It's just in a drawer and doing nothing right now. So annoying. And the grid itself is in the menu to the left of that, and then you just put on grid here, and then you'll see the grid. Hopefully you'll see the grid. It's just there. And like I say, if you keep zooming in, there'll just be more squares and more squares, because it is just continuous. You need an extra plugin. Yeah, so the difficulty with the Stream Deck is that it doesn't work off of one of these sort of multi adapters, if you like. So I can't even do that. It's like cameras and things. There's just not enough power to use these. Whether the grid's on or off, it will still snap to the grid. So even when you can't see it, it will snap to that grid if you've got that snapping enabled. So just as a pre-warning, if it's snapping and you think why, and it's because of that. I'm very used to it because I always leave it on now. It's handy if you want to find the center of, say, a shape, something like that. It'll come up with the green and red arrows to say this is in the center of this, or in the center of the page, whatever you want. That's too bad. Absolutely, it's terrible. But I'll get there one day. So, is there any other questions on anything at all? Oh, don't get me hungry. I'm making bread, and it's almost done. Smells so good. I bet it does. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day right there. Thanks for coming, everyone. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one.